Hi Sagittarius, I hope you guys are doing great today. We're going to be doing your deep love read for May into June of 2020, kind of covering the Venus retrograde time frame, which is like May 11th to the end of June, by the time Mercury gets out of shadow. So let's pull a crowning energy. Remember, these are general messages. Try not to make them fit if they don't. Okay, the energy could always be flip-flopped as well, right? Let's get a heart oracle crowning. Surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. Okay. So let's see what kind of energies we get for the past, the present, the outcome, and then we're going to pull from a separate deck, future, the near future energies. Okay, let me do one more. I did already shuffle these. Okay, let's see what we get for our Sagittarius friends. You guys have a lot of big events coming up, right, people? The next 18 months with the South Node in your sign. So I am going to, if you haven't checked out anything about nodal energies yet, I'm going to link a video that I did having to do with the nodal energies. It's you and Gemini. It's all about you and Gemini for the next 18 months. I do timestamp it so you don't have to watch the whole thing, but you might just want to tune in to see how it's, specifically going to be impacting you. Okay. I guess I'll link the Venus retrograde video as well. That's time-stamped as well, so you don't have to watch the whole thing. Okay. Okay. So, Two of Swords. So you guys do have the South Node in you guys is going to be happening in your first house of self, right? So it's going to be happening, having to do with your self-concept and everything that you involve yourself with in life, right? It's a big house. So we have the Two of Swords in the reverse. So this tells me that you are cross purposes with what you're supposed to be doing right now. You were, I'm sorry, because this is in your past. You were cross purposes with what the right thing to do in a relationship was, because swords are truth and communication, and you being across purposes, but you not making that decision. You having some analysis paralysis when it came to it. You really weren't quite sure how you felt, right? You were dealing with somebody who was rather manipulative, okay? We have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. This is somebody who's really not in touch with themselves, they were being quite manipulative. They were not being as true to the relationship as they should be. Now, that when I say that, that doesn't necessarily mean a third party, but it could just be not really giving their full dedication to the relationship in the way that they should have been, where they weren't showing the passion and they weren't showing the care and concern and putting in the hard work. The fact that it's a queen doesn't matter, okay? It really doesn't. It's not gender specific, but whoever this individual is that you were working with, dealing with rather, in the career, in the relationship rather. But now when it comes to this, when it comes to core cards, which is Queen is core card, this could be an individual or it can be an influence. So as a person, it would be somebody who I just described, right? Somebody rather manipulative, not tried and true, not your ride or die, and whatever that means to you. If this is an influence, this indicates delay. This indicates a big delay because of this external energy. Now, obviously, this could be because of quarantine, the Wands reverse could just all mean that, because there's this delay, there's this holding back, there's this lack of ability to really move forward. So it could certainly be that. But now we have the Strength card. So in relationship, the Strength card can indicate there being this situation where the level of passion can be masking a larger issue that does need addressing within the relationship. It does indicate that something needs to be looked at in the relationship, but it does run the risk of the passion, because Strength card is a Leo energy and Leo is fire. So the passion and the attraction might end up masking or being tapped into rather than discussing the larger issues at hand, right? So this is a perfect situation of where the intimacy was really great, but the large issues weren't getting discussed, kind of thing. But, in the upright, this does indicate that, the willingness is there. This is just a matter of You have to do it. You have to understand that because there's some ego stroking that's being, that's necessary, right, in this connection. Okay, fine. That's really not a big deal, but it's recognizing that the larger issues can be getting masked under this physical attraction. And you're going to know if that resonates with you, right? Then we have the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is she has you figured out as soon as you walk in the room without you even opening your mouth, right? This is about the truth, Virgo and Libra, right? The truth in a situation, right? This is Mercury. Virgo is ruled by Mercury. So this is communication here having to do with the relationship, some truth coming to light having to do with relationship. Now, the Queen of Swords can be rather harsh with her tongue. Again, doesn't have to be a she. This could be a man as well, right? We all have male and female energy within us. But it is this idea that something is coming to light. There could be this harshness. So there could be this discussion, let's just say, over what's really going on in realities. And we have the King of Cups in reverse. And the King of Cups is this holding back of emotion. Now, this could be somebody who is being very manipulative, who's doing a lot of deflecting, some gaslighting here. There not being a healthy exchange of emotions here. So it's like the shadow side of somebody's personality coming out and really not being a comfortable experience for you. Okay, so this was in the past. So you really having this sort of epiphany about this person. Now, having the Strength card in the center and having you be across purposes, right? And knowing that we have the Queen of Wands reverse and then some truth coming out, this is telling me that you were realizing something about this person or this situation that was getting in the way of you really wanting to continue on the path with them. But at the same time, you were very attracted to them, or you were at least very attracted to something about them to want to stay within the connection. But some sort of reality hit you about this person. And to have the King of Cups in reverse, this is no good. This could be somebody who's drinking a lot, somebody who's irresponsible. This can indicate materialism and lust, because there is a connection to the devil energy actually with this. So something like that is becoming illuminated. That was in the past though. All right, now in the present we have the Three of Pentacles and then we have the Ace of Swords. The Three of Pentacles, I like this energy. This is about working hard towards making something happen for yourself, moving into a new path. As I call this the Architect card. So this is, feeling very connected into pushing your life forward right now. You're very focused on your finances. You're very focused on being able to just, kind of get your metaphorical act together, really, just in the light of everything that's going on right now. And you're super focused on that. But then we have this Ace of Wands. So this tells me this new, very passionate beginning. Okay. You can have this new passionate beginning because look, we have this Ten of Swords. So something is beginning because something ended. Because the Ten of Swords is something ending. And it's a Mercury and Virgo energy. So there's communication that came in and it put one sword at a time over time in your back. And it got to the point where you just couldn't take it anymore. And the cycle needed to be done. It just got to be too much. Too much. And you're feeling very excited about a new cycle. You really are. You're letting yourself be excited about it because you're so done defending yourself. You're just really done. The Seven of Swords in reverse is you being made to defend yourself, your thoughts, your positions, why you do what you do, why you think what you think. You shouldn't have to do that, And you're just being like, I'm not defending myself anymore. Like, are you out of your mind? I'm not doing that anymore. You're just not wanting to do it. And then we have the Emperor reverse, guys, under the King of Cups reverse. Oh my God. This is like the two cards that we, in tarot would typically show up as showing narcissistic tendencies. I hate the narcissistic personality thing. And I know a lot of you agree with me because it's like way overused. But we have to understand that the tendencies are what they are. Right? So if we're not going to use narcissistic tendencies, I will list what I'm talking about. This is somebody who's disrespectful, who cares more about themselves than about anybody else, first and foremost, who deflects. Deflects means that when they are doing something shady, they're going to try to flip it around, say that that's not actually happening, try to somehow make it about you, or gaslight Oh, you're crazy. Everyone thinks so. There's something wrong with you, Sagittarius. You're so controlling. You're so blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? That's what these energies are. 2 consecutive. The King of Cups, though, is a little more like, like this is more of like a cheater energy, a party boy, party girl, you know, talking about both sides of their mouth kind of thing. The Emperor reverse is still very in control. That's why it really is more, because, you know, somebody with heavy narcissistic tendencies, they're actually very in control. It's frightening. You know, it's kind of scary. So, and you're never going to win with this person. So the fact that we got the 7 of Wands in the reverse, you're tired of defending yourself, you're going to be defending yourself all day long. All day long. But it's so interesting how this energy is so challenging to like once and for all finally end things with. But I see that that's where you're at right now, Sagittarius. You know you need to get out of Dodge. Now, in reality, is this person this way? Is it just your perception? Could be. Could the energies be flipped? Certainly, because these are general messages. But all I'm getting is that you're experiencing this individual as somebody who is not on the up and up. And for you, Sagittarius, you rule belief systems. You guys rule integrity. And so this stuff is not good for you. And you know that. And you're very sensitive to it. You could smell it a mile away more than any other sign. Really. You and Pisces, I would say, could smell it a mile away. But you're very into having a passionate new beginning. You just want to like be like, you know what? Let me focus on my money. Let me focus on building myself, and let me just go do something that really speaks to my soul. Because this person is like, they're taking up space inside of you. And the thing is, you have emotions for them, which is the tricky part, which is why here we have in the final outcome, the 8 of Swords in reverse. So listen, you're still going to be in an area of self-imprisonment, okay? But you're going to be trying to figure out a way to release yourself, which I like, you know, because again, it's Jupiter and Gemini. Jupiter is your ruler. Gemini has to do with truth, right? And it's connected to Mercury, right? Which is it's that quicksilver material, which is very transitional and transformative, moving from one place to another. So literally what you're thinking about in your mind is, okay, you know, I know this is not good, but how am I going to get out of it? How am I going to start this next cycle in my life? It's a lot easier said than done. It's, you know, it looks a lot different in my mind than it will probably play out in reality kind of thing, you know? And having a hard time making the decision. But you being very clear on the fact that the main issue, Sagittarius, is not you. And I'm not saying that because I'm speaking to you. I'm saying that because that is what this energy is giving me, okay? So if it's vice versa, you know, if you're cross-watching, you would know better than I would, but I'm telling you that that is what this energy does mean. Then we have the 5 of Pentacles energy, which is the card of lack. So you may not be as in a space of lack as you actually feel. This is really way more of a psychological energy, you know. It is. It's way more of a psychological energy. But this is a Mercury and Taurus nonetheless. So it's about how can I move from here to there and get the money that I need and just be happy. Right? Just be happy. Get the mental, physical, and emotional connection. Because you don't feel like your voice was heard in this situation. You don't feel like your voice was being heard. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles coming in. So as an influence, this could have to do with somebody coming in and either giving you money. This could be a person. This could be an organization. This could be you getting a new job, Knight of Pentacles. This could also be a partner coming in and offering you mental, physical, and emotional connection. But this is a new energy. I'm getting that this is new. This is not the same. And then we have the 2 of Cups in reverse, which is Venus in Cancer. So this is telling me that you're going to entertain this person. You're going to move on. We have the 4 of Swords. You're going to move on with this person because you're not feeling safe in this connection. And when I mean safe, this is a Venus in Cancer card. Venus having to do with love and self-esteem in the reverse. You're not feeling good about yourself in this connection. Cancer being about that metaphorical home space, feeling safe. In reverse, you're not feeling safe. Okay? So this person comes along where you're at one time, like literally this is going to happen quick. This is going to happen quick. Because it's literally like in one moment, you're in this like self-entrapped mindset. Oh my gosh, right? 5 of Pentacles, focusing on the lack, focusing on how disconnected you feel, focusing on all of that. But then this energy comes in and you're like, you know what? I'm going to go for it because I don't feel safe. I don't feel good about myself in this connection. And this is you, 4 of Swords. Making the decision to leave, taking the lessons that you've learned and making a decision to leave. Now, you may not be leaving right now because the 4 of Swords energy is, all right, I'm going to rest. I'm going to figure out how I'm going to do this. There's a strategizing element to this. And I'm not saying that in a shady way, in a manipulative way, in a very pragmatic way. You're trying to figure out, all right, how is this going to look moving forward? You know, how what's going to happen here? Yeah. But the 4 of Swords, I mean, I like this energy for you, right? Because it's Jupiter and Libra. Jupiter is about luck and expansion. Libra is about relationship. So I feel like wherever you're moving into is going to be a very, very benefic energy for you. All right. But it looks like you're going to be going through, this is a challenging personality, Sag. It really is. It's a challenge. It's a challenging personality particularly for a Sagittarius, because there's a controlling element about somebody like that. So, in reality, maybe maybe to like the next guy, they wouldn't be considered as controlling, but Sagittarius, Geminis, their understanding of what somebody being controlling is a little different than the rest of them. It's very important for you to have your autonomy. Doesn't mean that you don't want to be in a relationship, doesn't mean that you don't love, doesn't mean that you don't love hard and big and fabulous. But having your sense of identity is super important to you, as well as integrity and things being handled a certain way. You don't fare well with anybody who's going to act like sort of crudely out of the parameters of what's, normally morally acceptable. Okay, so let's first pull a few for those of you who are maybe in between things. Okay, well, you're not fully with that new energy yet, but you're getting out of that one. Friendship, nurture the bonds of friendship. Playfulness, okay, good. So friendship, playfulness, I like this. We have nurture the bonds of the friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories that you shared with those you love. Yeah, have fun. Playfulness, laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together. Remember, love is the greatest healer. Oh, I like these messages. It's like, keep it light, keep it fun, nothing too heavy, straight out of the gate. Run really fast if the person starts to love bomb you, because that might have been what you went through in this past relationship. Okay. Okay. Karmic relationship, fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go and loving you. Then we have Coffin, endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. And then we have sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. I have a feeling that you're not going to be away from that energy. I feel like it's going to come back around. Even if you're not with them right now, I feel like they're going to be coming back around. And I could hear you from here. No way. No way. Well, you know what? I always say, we're energetic beings. We have free will. The energy can come in and we could say, no, thank you. We have the power to sit it out. You know what I'm saying? It's actually really important to understand. We're not slaves to these things, okay? High Priestess, yeah. I mean, you're tapping into the moon energy. 3 of Swords, card of pain. 3 of Wands, new path, yeah. Yeah, but so this is what I'm getting. So I am getting that there's going to be a cycling back to this person, but it's not going to last. The High Priestess is a moon energy, and the moon is I feel, and this is what you're feeling deep inside. Now, a lot of times, it's the part of ourselves that we're really not comfortable looking at a lot of times. And in order for us to elevate to the highest version of ourselves, really tap into our true higher self, our true higher intuition, we have to be brutally honest with what we feel and do and think inside of ourselves. So you're trying to figure this out is what I'm getting, Sagittarius. This is an indication that you're going to be spending some time in isolation, and I don't mean quarantine. I mean, even if you're with other people, inside of yourself, okay? This does indicate some time apart, time alone in a relationship. This could, for some of you, indicate you and your partner on the down low, trying to give it another go, but not telling family and friends, because that is the High Priestess energy. If you have anything on your mind, you're really not talking about it, which is the smart thing to do right now. But there is this Three of Swords energy, so I do get that there was some sort of betrayal. It was betrayal here. So the betrayal could be a third party. The betrayal could be an irresponsible use of money, throwing you under the bus when it comes to a family situation, or just being really hurtful. Any kind of betrayal. And you're just moving on. Three of Wands. Bye. Sun in Aries. Sun in Aries. You're having a big... The couple of things that I love about this is one of my favorite minor arcana cards, because there's a sense of appreciation here. So there's fire, right? Because we have Wands, which is fabulous. It's great. But you're moving on specifically because you're being recognized. You're being recognized for how fabulous you are. You're being recognized for your intelligence. You're being recognized for things. Right? And you're going to gravitate in that direction. This is about letting go of any area where you don't feel appreciated, right? There is a letting go here so that you can move towards a new path. Look, the white flowers here indicate it's like a new life. The wands are a passion. We have the wise cape. We have him tapping into his emotions and seeing this land on the other side. But it's like he's being beckoned. It's almost like he's responding to somebody calling out to him over here. Somebody who respects him and values him in a way that he really needs. But whatever you went through with this situation, you needed to go through it. It was karmic. There were lessons that you needed to learn. So it wasn't a waste. It wasn't, you might feel like it was right now for a minute, but this is the kind of situation where you look back in a couple of years and you're like, oh, that's why I was in that, that's why, kind of thing. So that is what I'm getting, but I like the fact that you're going on a new path, and you're going on a new path because you're being recognized by someone else, okay? Someone else is going to be acknowledging your intelligence, acknowledging what you bring to the table. So I like that for you. Let's pull a few oracles for those of you who are in committed relationships where things might be a little wonky. Maybe they're fine. Whatever it is. Let's see what we get. Embrace. Through each other you find the missing pieces. That's beautiful. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Beautiful. Yeah. Going back to that surrender card. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Yeah. I mean, that was kind of all over this reading, was it not? In a number of situations. So let's see what we can get for our coupled friends. Passion, very nice. Love, okay, looking good. Love call. love call. All right, very nice. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. And that's very similar to that energy. Thinking of you and letting you know. Love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, affection, attraction, passion. And then we have passion and seeing chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. Oof, very nice. It's like I'm getting, you're letting something go to let something either be reborn, deepen. You're going to fix something. Those of you in a relationship, 5 of coins. 10 of coins. Very nice. 6 of wands. So 5 of coins can just, you guys just might be in a space where you're feeling like you don't have the money you normally have. Do you know what I mean? Like literally as a couple, you just got like, wow, this is my, because the 5 of coins is that not having the money, really feel, but mentally really feeling like that sense of lack. That you just don't have everything that you need. But then we have the 10 of coins, which is what I'm saying, especially like it's a mental energy here, right? Is that? Then we have the 10 of coins. I love this card. This is such a beautiful card. We look at the old chest with all of the treasures in it, right? That she goes in and she opens it up and it's just like, boom, all of these treasures are coming out. And it harkens back to the past. It's a really nice energy. It really is. It's Mercury in Virgo. It's about moving forward and having everything that you need. And then we have the 6 of wands, which is all about success and respect and passion. So beautiful. I mean, this is really nice. Really nice, Sag. I feel like, for those of you in a connection, I feel very much so that it's deepening. You guys are really in this together. You're embracing. You are really turning to each other. And even if you guys are really good now, it's going to deepen. It's going to be even more profound on the other side of this. So this is really nice. Very nice. Okay, my friends, that is what I have for you. I hope this was helpful in some way, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.